What's up, suckers? Episode 8, Off the Mat Podcast.
Gross. Is that how? What's up, suckers?
What, you didn't like that?
It's hardcore.
Why?
I would say that.
I call you sucker all the time.
That's fine,
What's up,
but
sucker?
these are like valuable people that we have listening.
Well, clearly, if they're listening to us, they're fucking degenerates.
Plus, it sounds like you're cutting a promo for like WWE.
Oh.
What's up, suckers?
Oh. That kind of hurt my soul.
It does.
All right. Well, hello, kind audience. How are you today?
See, there you go.
Fuck. Welcome back, guys. Off the Mat Podcast, Episode 8. Brian Harris here with my homeboy.
Hey, Keith McMillan, how are you, sir?
I'm well, man. So one, I want to start off just us kind of establishing the things that you and I are doing with Off the Mat Podcast. So, I know we talk about it like every single week, like, oh, we're going to get this, oh, we're going to get that, oh, we're going to start doing this, we're going to start doing that. Things are in motion. We have a new camcorder coming in, so that way we won't have to stop and redo our video. And then not only that, we have a second camcorder that we have. So we'll have two different camera angles. I hit my mic. That's cool. Hit two different camera angles, and then my boy Mike Brereton. A lot of you guys do Jujitsu with him. Big Mike, known in the gym. He is going to be our editor, and he's also getting us that second camcorder. So shout out to Mike for helping us out on this project that we have going on.
Trying to elevate, trying to take this podcast to a new level, more
see
consistency.
We'll see what happens.
I'm excited. Is it weird to say after these 8 episodes we've came a long way?
No, I feel accomplished.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, I feel like you and I are in a rhythm now, or I don't know. I feel good with where we're at, man.
No, I do too.
And I'm having a good time. I think that's the most important part for you and I specifically.
Yeah.
Like, our personalities strive off shit that we like to do. Hence, like, Jiu-Jitsu. Like, if I didn't like it, why would the fuck would I ever come here? You know?
I think we were just talking a little bit about it. It's a little dark. I don't want to start the episode off so dark, but it's like I, in my 20s, went through like a depressed period, and I was hoping to kind of die. Like realistically, like what I was trying to do, I was poisoning my body so much. I was taking a lot of sleeping pills and everything, kind of hoping for an exit out of this world, which I know sounds silly now, but when my life wasn't filled with activities and like things that keep me, I don't want to say keep me occupied, but things that I like to do.
Yeah.
You know, it was just boredom. It was a void, and I wasn't pursuing anything I should have been pursuing. And I was just I was lazy. And now that I have kids, I have, beautiful twins, I got this podcast, I got small goals that I want to accomplish. Life's worth living.
Yeah.
And I think for anyone that listens, I don't want to be preachy, but it's like if find something that you like to do. You don't have to be great at it. I think when I was young, for some reason, sorry for all the hand movement, when I was...
Talk with your hands, dog.
I know, just...
No, I do this shit all the time.
But it's crazy, like when I was young, anything I did, I thought I had to be a professional.
I think every kid feels that way, though. Like, that's how I thought. Like, I started doing baseball, I'm like, fuck, I'm Mark McGuire, bro. That's a St. Louis baseball player for you Kansas City folk that don't know. Bad motherfucker. He did test positive.
But it's crazy. But when I never got to that level, like I talked about this on early episodes about how I just quit things.
Yeah,
when things got hard. And it's because I had that mindset.
Just because you weren't the shit at it and you're like, oh,
exactly.
Well, fuck it. This ain't my thing then.
If I had natural talent at something, I would do it until people with hard work outworked me. And then I'd be like, well, fuck, I'm done with this. Why do I keep trying? Yeah. Clearly, this is the best I'm ever going to get without actually putting in the work. And I hate sucking.
Yeah.
So, but that's my little...
That's one thing about Jiu-Jitsu, man. Like, I've been doing Jiu-Jitsu for, what is it, 2019? So I've been doing Jiu-Jitsu 4 or 5 years now, roughly, somewhere in there. Like, I'm not quite at the 5-year mark. I'm like 4.5. So I've been doing it for like 4.5 years. Bro, I'm trash at Jiu-Jitsu. Like, I still suck. You have to have that mindset with, like, martial arts specifically, I feel like.
Yeah, I think on any
you
martial
get
arts,
that fucking slice of humble pie, and you learn the hard way, man.
Always. And it's, I rolled tonight And I
Did you get a slice of humble pie?
I got the whole main course of humble.
You got
I got the humble course.
The whole deal.
Man, it was something because
that Perkins special.
I've been working so hard on my defense, just
yeah.
Staying out of certain submissions, and lasting longer, surviving with higher belts, going with belts on a different level.
Yeah.
Which I'm grateful that this gym has so many high level belts. But man, I went with Zach tonight, and I think he tapped me within the first minute, probably like 5 times. And Jiu-Jitsu is such a journey. And I do remember in that mindset, by the 5th time I'm getting tapped out of a 5-minute round, the first minute, that self-doubt starts honing in.
So what are you thinking at that point? You just got tapped 5 times in a minute?
I just got tapped 5 times, and then it's like, I'm at first day again. Like, I'm not good. It's not like I thought because of my defense, because I'm hard to the tap. Like, I didn't think I was this great jiu-jitsu player. But I was like, man, like, maybe I haven't grown. And all this self-doubt starts entering my mind. And that's the mental aspect of any martial arts, especially jiu-jitsu, is kind of overcoming that and understanding that I'm better than yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And that's what I got to keep focusing on. So I still ran my mouth and I love trash talk. A little too much.
You were talking shit to Zach?
Yeah, why not?
While he's fucking you up? I'm
in a safe space. Zach's not going to put me to sleep.
You mean there's witnesses? That's what you meant to say.
There's witnesses. He will get the felony charge.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just simple.
What do you say? Like, how do you talk shit to someone after they just strangled you?
It's like playful, like goofy silliness.
Like bet you can't do that again.
Yeah, like stuff like that. Like we had someone doing a trial class tonight, and I was like, hey, watch this. I'm about to get him.
You said that about Zach?
And then like within 3 minutes after he continuously is humiliating me, I was like, see, hope you're learning a lesson. I'm not someone you mess with.
I'm setting him up. That's awesome.
But it's fun playfulness, and I understand, and I think jiu-jitsu is kind of helping me in my life, because I don't know why, I just always, like, whenever I hit like the age of 27, I just started like trash talking myself and was just like, I'm too old, I'm over the hill. Mind you, I'm still in my 20s, healthy, not as healthy. I was, a little hefty.
But it's like them times.
I was like, you would have thought I had like 3 years left to live.
Yeah.
And it's because I was out of practice. I wasn't trying.
Yeah.
So, jiu-jitsu is kind of giving me that discipline, which I love about martial arts, which is why my daughters already have a future in martial arts, because I want them to have that discipline, to understand that, anything you want to do that you love is a journey. It's not a one stop. You do it one time and all of a sudden you're this great person.
Yeah.
Or you're this ultimate, jiu-jitsu player, professional. Like, it's a journey. And I love that about the sport, the martial art that we're in.
Yeah.
You can't say anything more. It gives you everything you need. It humbles you. Whether you're 6'6" or 5 foot.
That's my favorite. When someone like comes in like yoked the fuck out. They've never done jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And they just like start going full strength, like rah, 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 and you're like, all right, bro, that bench press don't mean dick to me.
Yeah.
Give me that arm again.
Yeah.
Give me that arm.
Let me straighten you out.
Let me fucking straighten you out. Let me show you.
Yeah.
But no, I agree with that. Like, specifically with jiu-jitsu too, like the journey itself. Like for me, the biggest thing I just had to like come to the I think people put too much focus on like belts and shit, like in jiu-jitsu and rank and fucking ranking up and doing all this other shit. Like, I came to the conclusion a long time ago, like, this is something I'm gonna do for the rest of my life because I fucking love it. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't do it, except for the fact that I'm paralyzed from the neck down.
Right.
That's the only way I'm not doing jiu-jitsu. So I was like, I'm gonna do it the rest of my life. I'm gonna get a black belt. Hell, I'll probably get a coral belt at some point when I'm like 70. Get a coral belt, because I'm gonna be doing it forever. But
it's a lifelong process. And
well, yeah, it'll happen over time. But you're always gonna learn shit. Like for me, really, like I don't want to say that the belts don't mean anything to me because they do. They do mean something. But in the sense that like a purple belt versus a blue belt, you know, like someone. Whenever you think of it in just like general terms, you're like, oh, well, this guy's better than this guy. And it's not like that, though. It's like, no, this guy's been doing it longer and he understands it a lot more, but he might not be good at XYZ, whereas this guy's good at XYZ and he understands this position more, whatever the case may be. Prime example right here.
Okay.
Been doing it for about 4.5 years, like I told you. You know, I'm a one stripe blue belt.
Right.
And I roll with a white belt, Laura Lynn. I think she has 2 stripes.
Okay.
She's 1 or 2. Something like that. She might even have more. I don't know. She's white belt with a couple stripes. And Laura Lynn, if I get in her half guard, she's on bottom, I'm on top. I'm stuck. I can't get out. I can't get out. I cannot get out. Yeah. Not unless I like go straight fucking Hulk mode and I'm like being unfair, you know.
Smash her, bro.
Yeah, just smashing the fuck out of her. But that's not... I'm not technically getting out. That's just me being a fucking brute, you know? That's not me using jiu-jitsu in a technical manner to escape the situation. So I just did not know how to fucking get out of it. And then Matt and I were drilling some stuff today in class and fucking, I'm coming for you, Laura Lynn. You're mine. Got you now. No more half guard games. I got it. Yeah. Cassandra can vouch for me. I literally got out of it twice on her and I was just like, fuck yeah. I'm good. But like that, like a perfect situation like that. Like she exposed a hole in my game.
Yeah.
Like whenever she got that half guard lockdown where you like weave into their leg and everything, I was stuck and she exposed a hole in my game. And she's been doing it for like, I think like exactly a year. So to me, like, yes, the belts mean something, but at the same time, like you can get a little slice of humble pie from anybody. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And you can learn from anybody, and you can learn. It doesn't matter to me. I don't know. Like we're all, if you're truly in this to be in this, then we're all gonna be black belts one day. So looking at my belt shouldn't matter, you know, as far as like where I'm at on the spectrum.
Yeah, it's a different mindset for me. I've talked to you plenty of times, a lot of people, about how much it'll mean to me when I do eventually rank up. The sole focus shouldn't be the belt. It shouldn't be the belt, and it's taken me a long time to understand that. But I mean, some people, especially with different mentalities, want that instant gratification. And when you go through a long period, which I did, getting tapped out by everybody, you really start doubting yourself and thinking that you're not good. Yeah. Like you're not growing at all. And when you get that first stripe, that second stripe, whatever, or you get that belt, you're kind of like, holy shit, I guess I am.
That's true.
There's a little something to that. That's the only thing about it. But, you know,
I've heard a lot of people say, including myself, I agree with this. Like, I felt like I rolled better after I got my blue belt. You know what I mean? Like, because you have a lot more confidence in yourself. Confidence. Like, I get that. That makes sense. But, yeah, that makes sense to me.
That shouldn't be the whole focus. But, and I'm excited because I found an art form, you know, that I can introduce to my daughters, and they can take with it what they want. They might not want to do jiu-jitsu.
I was about to say, didn't we talk about this earlier? I was like, what if they don't want to do jiu-jitsu?
But I want them to have that base. I want them to understand. I want that self-defense, because jiu-jitsu, like, and I'm not that knowledgeable in other martial arts, but it's like bad things can still happen, as I feel like jiu-jitsu equals out a lot of things. I feel like women, men, regardless of weight or size, when you're a high-level black belt or a high-level jiu-jitsu player, I think your self-defense is magnificent.
So, you know something I want to do?
What's that?
I want to get those fucking knives that like either just like light up whenever they're touched. They're not like actual knives.
Of course not.
Like you're not going to cut someone with it. But like either light up whenever they're touched or shock you a little whenever they're touched.
What made you think of that?
Because, I mean, think about it like a self-defense situation. Like,
okay.
If someone attacks you with a knife, yo, your jiu-jitsu game is a lot fucking different.
Oh, definitely.
Way fucking different.
Definitely.
It's a whole different art form. Like, all kinds of shit goes out the window the second that someone introduces a weapon.
Right, but hand-to-hand combat.
Like, half that shit's gone. Like, I'm not pulling guard with someone that's got a knife.
No, of course
like,
not.
hell no.
Of course not.
So that entire bottom game is gone.
But we know someone like Candace that's the blue belt. Hand-to-hand combat, she gets a hold of you, you're going to sleep or you're losing a limb.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I'm not doubting that at all. I'm just saying to, like, add a little extra factor to my game specifically. And I think that's a lot of that, too, is, like, what you've seen with, like, combat jiu-jitsu, you know? Like, hitting those open palm strikes. Because there's a lot of positions in jiu-jitsu and a lot of techniques that I go for whenever I'm rolling live that I would never do in, like, an MMA fight or a live situation if I'm being attacked by someone, or if someone has a weapon, or if they're able to strike back. Like, there's so many other factors off the mat, no pun intended, off the mat that you can incorporate into your regular jiu-jitsu game. And I think just like a knife in general would be one of those.
Nice. Okay. I understand. Yeah, I think...
Just a thought.
No, I like the thought.
I really saw... So what gave me the idea you asked was, like, I saw Tim Kennedy, like, practice... Because he's a psycho. I saw him, like, fucking rolling with someone on his Instagram, and they were using those knives that, like, shock people. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. I was like, that's fucking wild. But then I started thinking about it, and I was like, that's actually kind of smart, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know if you've ever seen, like, he does a self-defense seminar. Matt actually showed me this video where he was, like, he was doing a self-defense seminar and whatnot. And this is, like, grown-ass men. There's, like, purple belts in there and shit like that. And right off the top, he was just like, all right, listen up. We're going to do jiu-jitsu. And if anyone pulls fucking guard, I'm throwing you through the fucking wall. Like, right off top, just started screaming it. And you think about that, it was like a self-defense scenario, you would never pull guard.
I would.
You would?
I would.
That's psycho.
Bro.
That's absolutely insane. All they need to do is get one arm free and start dropping that hammer on your head.
Not happening.
Fuck that. Never am I ever pulling guard.
On bars for days.
No. Nope. Not me. Not me.
I'm not doing jacket.
Hey, if we're ever in public and you, like, get into a fight and you pull guard, I'm going to just be like, you're on your own. Walk off.
Bro.
You're on your own at that point.
Happily.
You're getting jumped at that point.
Happily wrapping my legs around another man, putting him to sleep.
No. Nope.
Of course no.
Nope. But, like, there was
I
was another situation. So, you hear the term, like, old man jiu-jitsu. Have you heard that before?
No, but I think I do it. I think
a lot of people do it. I do it all the time.
Right.
And that's just where you, like, I got my fucking keys in my pocket. Let me get that shit out of there. That's where, like, you fucking, you just kind of get, like, lazy, you know? So, like, I do it all the time, like, especially, like, if I'm gassed, you know? If I'm tired, then I'll just, like, fucking lay there and pull you into my guard and just, like, ease into
of course.
stuff. It's like old man jiu-jitsu. And he was on someone's back and they were doing old man jiu-jitsu where they're just kind of settling and trying to figure out position. He just takes his hand, starts rubbing his hands across their face. And he's like, I just ripped out your fucking eyes. He was like, move, do something. And it's like, it's true. Like, if you think about it, in self-defense situations, there's a lot of things in jiu-jitsu that don't work.
Right.
But at the same time, like, the things that you you learn as far as like your body techniques, controlling the body and things like that, that stuff applies in, like, a general sense. You know? Like I was saying, I would never pull guard on someone.
No, I mean,
but if I get knocked down and they come into me, I have that ability. I know what to do. I know how to hold guard and attack from there. So if I'm in that situation, but I would never ask to be in that situation.
Yeah, you know, now that I have daughters, you know, the best defense is the cops. Just call them.
The cops.
I don't really have time anymore to, not anymore. Like, I've been doing it weekly. No, I just don't really. You know, I was taught when I was a kid, when I did Taekwondo, to, like, the first solution is to, like, walk away. Like, just not engage. Don't get in that situation, I think. And that should still hold true now more than ever, that I'm older and I'm easily breakable. You know, it's kind of just either talk my way out of it or just remove myself from the situation. And I know this is coming from me.
Yeah.
Now that I have daughters, you know, it's a different mindset. I want to make sure I'm not in any situation to where, you know, I mean, if I need to defend myself, I feel fully confident, as long as I'm not getting jumped, that I can handle myself.
I was about to say, my dad always taught me that, like, a fight starts when someone squares up. Like, that's when a fight starts. He's like, I don't give a shit. Like, if you hit him first, he hits you first. If he squares up for a fight, and
I'm not.
You, like, that's just how it is.
I'm not one of those people that I remember in elementary school and high school or junior high, all the levels they used to do that shit. Like, hit me first. I'm gonna hit you first.
Yeah.
Like I'm from Florida, and like Jorge Masvidal, we're like the kings of fucking sucker punches.
Yeah.
So if I'm in a situation to where I might take an L, I'm getting the advantage. I'm taking the advantage any way possible.
Yeah.
I don't have time to get beaten up or hit me first, bro. Hit me first. Nah.
I hate that. As soon as
I know that we're in a situation to where it's gonna get to that next level, yeah, I'm taking the advantage.
We know you're a hothead.
Not a hothead. I just wasn't gonna give steaks for free.
Two-steak guy. Two-steak guy. That's a thing, just so you know. Two-steak guy. Baker, he's a two-steak guy. Hope you're listening, Baker. Gosh. So I got a special request from one of our listeners, actually.
I don't want to get into it just yet because I don't know.
What the fuck?
I gotta see. I know you do. Let me see how much time we've got. You know, I have these. We're getting a new camcorder soon, people. Let me see. Cool. So before we get into the story, before I forget, I want to say I'm back into the WWE.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I used to love it as a kid with The Rock, Stone Cold.
You're watching WWE?
Not like I watch it on YouTube, so I watch like the highlights. But I'm in
of like current shit that's going on.
Yeah, not like, but it's. I'll admit it. It's because of Ronda Rousey. I don't give a fuck about any of the men, but the women, they're selling it. That Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. If you would have saw the promo that she cut the other day, where Ronda Rousey wasn't in character, she like broke character, I believe, and she told Becky Lynch that she would kill her. She goes, the only reason why I don't kill you. I forgot the rest of it, but
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Okay, so Becky Lynch is like this phenomenon, like big WWE superstar that they put against Ronda Rousey.
All right.
Ronda Rousey's still the baddest woman on the planet in that realm. In
Yeah,
that realm. Trust me, I know, man. is like who? But, you know, in that world, they're still selling her as the baddest woman on the planet. She beats people by arm bars in the WWE.
Of course she does.
And Becky
Lynch. All of her wins by arm bars in the WWE.
Yeah, like that's her like signature move.
Okay. And it's like Ric Flair's figure four. She's got the arm bar.
Exactly.
Okay.
And Becky Lynch is like this is her nemesis, her rival.
Yeah.
And Becky Lynch has beat her before. But Ronda Rousey is a WWE champion, and they have the big event coming up, and they're really selling it. But you can tell Ronda Rousey is still Ronda Rousey at the end of the day, and she could beat up everyone on that roster. Everyone on that roster. I don't care if you don't know how to fight or you don't have those years of Olympic training and stuff. Ronda Rousey dismantles you. I get what Amanda Nunes did to her, but don't forget she still ran through 9 other chicks, including Olympic wrestlers, Sarah McMahon. Why can't I think of her rival?
Misha Tate.
Oh my God. Sorry, gorgeous. Never do that again. Misha Tate.
Don't you ever call my wife gorgeous again?
I apologize, sir. But I'm just saying, like, she legit could beat up everybody. But, you know, they have to sell it to where she gets whooped every now and then because it's a story. But the other day she broke character. She cut this promo, and I was like, sold. I'm back in. I need to see what happens now.
I can't do it, man.
You never went into WWE?
Oh, was I into it, bro? What are you talking about? Was I into it? Check this out. You remember when John Cena got drafted to Raw?
Yeah.
I was there.
Oh.
I was fucking there. First round draft. I was fucking there.
So
Tell me. Dude, it was the shit. Are you kidding me?
So why'd you leave?
Why'd I leave? Yeah. You make it sound like I just like left a relationship. Why'd you leave her, man? Yeah. Because I found out she was a whore. No, I'm just kidding. No. Yeah, I don't know, man. It wasn't. What it was is I started high school wrestling at the time.
Okay.
That's when I started losing interest because I started high school wrestling and I started watching what they were doing. And I'm like, fucking fake. This shit ain't real. Which I knew it wasn't real, but I didn't realize to the extent until I started wrestling and experiencing like actual wrestling. So then I'd see them do moves and I was like, That would never work. Ever would that ever work?
See,
that
man,
was so fake.
I'm into all these Marvel movies. I buy into the most ridiculous stuff. I play RPGs.
Stop. I play RPGs too, but I don't do
rewrite
all
the
that.
main character's name as Keith. It is no longer any other name but Keith, and that is my character. I buy into that fiction, so now I buy back into the WWE. I am excited about these storylines from Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey, Bayley, Sasha Banks. I'm in. I'm sold.
You know what I do miss about the WWE? Like, there was one thing that I'm just like, fuck, I missed that. The Royal Rumble was the shit.
Yeah.
The Royal Rumble was the tits, dude. That was awesome. If you guys don't know what the Royal Rumble is, they essentially just throw 30 dudes in a ring, and they have to, the last one in the ring is the fucking winner. So it's like, what is it, like every 3 minutes or something they bring out a new guy? So they start off with 6 people in the ring. They bring out a new guy every 3 minutes, and there will be times where there's 12 people in the ring just fucking each other up. It's all fake.
Well, they did their first all women's Royal Rumble this year.
Oh, they had 30 women?
Yeah.
They have 30 women on roster?
Dude, you need to get back in. You are missing out. Beautiful, gorgeous women who are whipping ass. Fake ass, but whipping ass.
Interesting.
But they're doing it, man, and I don't know, maybe
the
now.
The fact that they have 30 females for the Royal Rumble is
all
crazy,
different personalities, still corny gimmicks, but it's
they
awesome.
all got their own story and everything.
Yes, I'm telling you, you need to take a peek. But I think now, because I have daughters and I want them to get into athletics and stuff, and that's a possibility for them.
You want them to be wrestlers?
Yeah, why not?
Wrestlers make stupid money.
Yeah, why not? I mean, who knows? They might be nerds or into orchestra or maybe they don't even want to do anything athletic. But now my daughters need to have the most opportunities, and I want to give them every opportunity that they can have. And I think it's just positive role models in that. I think one of the biggest things, especially being black, when you don't see someone doing it, you don't believe it in your own head. But now that we have presidents, we have so many things that other people are doing, that you see that, oh, he looks like me, she looks like me. There's a lot of opportunities out there now. Yeah. More than when we were growing up. So I want my daughters to have every opportunity. So if they want to be jiu-jitsu players, they can do jiu-jitsu. If they want to wrestle and do WWE, I'm going to help them with whatever they want.
What if they want nothing to do with athletics at all?
Then
if they want to get large and in charge and try and find the cure to cancer? I'm
in. I mean, their daddy can't help them with homework or anything because I know basic stuff, but I want to pursue them as long as they're doing something that's healthy and that makes them happy. Yeah. And I want them to pursue whatever weird goal dreams they have outside of I don't want them to fall into any lifestyle, which is hard. I'm talking all this crap now, but who knows what area we'll be in and what they could fall into. But my goal as their dad is to present them with the most opportunities, the most variety, so they understand that there's a world of possibilities for them. So, in conclusion, I am back into the WWE, and I'll be watching Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey.
Hey, WWE was crazy to watch back in the day.
Oh, man. I know.
WWE. Who was your guy back in the day? Whenever you watched, when did you watch?
I watched
during the Evolution era.
No, I watched during the Raw era. So the Attitude era. So I watched with Triple H and
yeah. Evolution was Triple H.
Yeah,
that was his faction. It was Triple H, Ric Flair, Batista, and Randy Orton.
Right before that.
Oh, I was watching before that as well.
I was when
Rob Van Dam.
Yeah,
that guy's the man. Rob Van Dam.
Yeah, man.
Love that motherfucker. I watched. He's probably dead now. I don't know what happened.
No, I think he's touring. I think
Stop
he's
telling. What do you mean touring?
I think he was at the Riot Room 2 years ago.
Touring what? What is he doing?
Some of these wrestlers, after their careers, get into comedy or just telling stories. So they're book comedy clubs and everything, and they'll go around and share personal stories. And Rob Van Dam, literally, I swear to you, 2-3 years ago, went to the Riot Room and did a show.
Huh? He had some gangster kicks.
Yeah,
I remember that.
So yeah,
you remember the Chris Benoit thing? That was wild. You don't remember that? You know who Chris Benoit is, right?
I remember because I remember how he left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that was wild.
That.
When that happened,
yeah.
he was champion before then.
Yeah, him and Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero, same thing. That dude fucking died too.
Dude,
But he didn't do. He just died of natural causes.
Yeah.
They ended up doing an autopsy because they originally thought that he overdosed. No, they did an autopsy and he was good.
Yeah,
all these like, yeah, no, he just died of natural causes. It's probably steroids, man. All them motherfuckers are juiced in WWE.
That was one of the craziest things because you would see these characters. Because back then I bought into all the characters and who didn't like who. And then when someone died and you see the Big Show crying and all that, you'd be like, oh, they actually cared about each other.
Yeah. You're like, I thought they hated each other.
Yeah, you thought like, so.
My guys were Goldberg and Rey Mysterio. Favorites.
I definitely could see that with you.
Why?
Rey Mysterio, I think.
Rey Mysterio was my dog. He was my dog.
Yeah, man, I was into all that.
I was a little dude. And then Goldberg was just gangster.
Oh, man, I was into Stone Cold and The Rock.
Well, that whole thing that was going on, that was dope too.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan before he turned back into Hulk Hogan. NWO.
I didn't fuck with Hulk Hogan.
You didn't fuck with him?
I didn't fuck with Hulk Hogan.
Now that I know he's like a big racist,
he's racist?
Yeah, I mean, he's like,
how do you figure? Where are you getting these facts?
Well, they
from?
got that audio. TMZ got that audio when some black guy wanted to date his sister or date his daughter. And he was like, I mean, I'll say it. I mean, I'm racist, but, I don't want no dating my daughter.
So wait, he said he's not racist, and then he said that?
No, he's like, no, I'll admit it. I'm a little bit racist because I don't want no dating my daughter. Yeah.
Who did he say this to?
They like got him on like secret recording. He was like talking to his wife or something.
Why are people like secretly recording Hulk Hogan?
I don't know. It's weird.
He was in like a porn video.
Yeah.
Or a sex tape. It was a sex tape.
Did you watch it?
No, I heard about it. My boy told me about it. He said that he was just looking like fat as fuck.
Yeah,
and he just like, he had sex with this chick. Or no, it was like before he had sex. He had just eaten this like huge ass pot roast. And apparently you can see him eating. And he's just like fucking demolishing this thing. And he's just looking like a straight slob. And he's like, bleh. He's like, I shouldn't have eaten that pot roast. And then he just starts banging this chick. Yeah, starts going to work. Apparently that's the big terrible Hulk Hogan sex tape. Yeah, once he described it to me, I was like, I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, no, I try not to watch.
I don't get into like whenever people say there's like a celebrity sex tape or like, have you seen this video? I'm like, no, don't really want to. Yeah. Like 2 Girls, 1 Cup. We've all heard of that.
I've never seen it.
Neither have I.
I've never seen it,
and nor will I fucking ever. Yeah. No. Why would I ever want to see that? I've had too many people describe it to me. I don't want to see that. I know I don't. What? No. Yeah. Not about it.
All right, let's get into the request.
The request by Mr. Derek Crabtree was to discuss. Well, one, bring up that story that's going around. So, like, that dude that was attacked by a mountain lion, right?
Right.
He was attacked by a mountain lion from behind. He was out on a run or something. He gets attacked by a mountain lion and chokes the fucking mountain lion out and survives. So,
he didn't just choke him out. He killed him.
Well, that's what I meant by that. Like, he choked him out of life. But here's the thing. So, a couple different things. One, there were multiple articles that were, like, being posted about this mountain lion situation. All the articles that I went into and I read and I went through, and correct me if you read differently in any of them, none of them stated this guy had practiced Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at all. But it was all like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu pages that were posting it. So like Jiu-Jitsu Times, Joe Rogan, all kinds of people. Like Eddie Bravo posted it. Like, and none of those articles stated that he did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. No. So, one, I want to point that part out. If someone has that article and it says that he did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, please send that to me. But 2, the actual request that was made was, say hypothetically we're attacked by an animal. What caliber of animal can we fend off? At what point is it like the breaking point and it's like you're dead? For example, you get attacked by a flamingo. You fucking that flamingo up, or is he fucking you up?
What?
You tell me, dog.
That's a fucking kick to the neck, bro.
You got the flamingo? You got the flamingo on lock?
Flamingo, any fucking
Flamingo's
bird.
gone.
I'm
any bird, calm down there. Any bird,
work, bro.
I promise you, a bald eagle comes down, you're done.
Bro,
you're done. He's gonna. What are you talking about? He's pulling your eyes out.
Bro,
that's what they do.
Street
a vulture.
A vulture.
A vulture.
Bro.
Let me tell you something. He's saying this shit right now, but I promise you, if a vulture came swooping through here, he'd be the first person out of the room.
Too long of a neck. I'm wrapping my arm around and getting this forearm in his throat. Going to sleep.
All right, so where do you draw the line then?
Birds, fucking knocking them all out.
Oh my god! You want to hear something hilarious?
What's up?
I don't feel bad talking about this. You remember Tonga?
Yeah.
Terrified of birds.
Really?
Fucking petrified, dude. Like, will
Why?
not fuck with birds. That's a thing. That's like a I guess a phobia.
I have a snake phobia.
A snake phobia?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty common.
Yeah, you get me around a snake, you can taste my fear.
Yeah. That's how I am too. I don't want anything to do with that. But not a goddamn bird.
No, not a bird. Fuck a bird.
Yeah. He's like, I'm talking like if a bird flies by him, he's like fucking ducking and shit.
Oh.
Crazy. Never seen it before. And then you like spar with him and he's like practically taking your fucking
Yeah,
head he's like beating the living piss out of you but can't handle a parakeet. It's interesting. You know? There's people like that. Tonga, love you. Crazy. If you're listening, you're probably not, but that's okay. Not. But no, so you're saying birds,
that there's no bird out there.
Just so you know, there are birds out there that can and will fuck you up. Just throwing that out there. I don't think you can count out any specific, like, what would you call that? Species or category of animal? Like a mammal? That's like, no.
I'm trying to think. That's such an open-ended question because, I mean, there are clearly bears, and I don't know if Khabib can wrestle a bear. I mean, I don't know.
Like a full-grown bear?
Khabib can wrestle.
A full-grown bear?
No. I'm trying to think. That's so easy. I mean, a lion can fuck me up. A lot of things can fuck me up. Who am I putting in work against?
Can fuck me
a up. Bird. I'm putting in work against a bird.
Okay, so what about... All right, so let's think more domestic then.
Okay.
So this person was out on a walk. Let's say you're out on a walk and fucking big-ass buck comes out of the woods. Just starts charging you. You taking the deer on? What you doing? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's tough.
That's tough.
You ever seen a deer attack someone?
No.
Oh, it gets intense. Have you seen, like, the deer fight the dog?
No.
You haven't seen that video?
No, I'm not watching animal videos like that.
Have you ever seen giraffe fights?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, okay. Obviously, you are watching videos like that, then fucker. Gotcha. I'll show you the video later. But no, they can fight.
I'm trying to think because, like, mountain lions, going back to the story, mountain lions normally don't attack people. They'll stalk you. And if they feel you're wounded or something, then they'll attack you.
I wonder if he was like a little guy.
I wonder. I mean,
you know, like the mountain lion's like, oh, it's a child.
To where that mountain lion felt that it was going to get the best of him. And I think with a scenario like that, I think human beings are really, really surprising and are really capable of magnificent things to save their lives. So
1,000%
whatever happened, whatever.
When that adrenaline starts going through your body, like you are truly a superhero.
Right.
You become a superhero when adrenaline starts going through your body.
I think when he was attacked,
you're stronger, you're faster, you're a superhero.
Whatever genetics he had, whether he had athletes or whatever in his family, kicked in, and he came up with some skills out of nowhere to save his life.
Well, Zach made a good point that it was probably just like a bulldog choke or something like that.
Yeah, no,
like he probably didn't have any proper technique or anything like that, which is what I think most people are thinking whenever they read this article. It was like, oh, he took the back, put the hooks in, and threw in the rear naked choke. Like, nah, motherfucker, he wrapped his head around a cougar's neck and just fucking squeezed.
I mean, he still got fucked up though. I mean, the article was like he still suffered damage.
Without a doubt. Like, it's a goddamn cougar attacking you, dude.
God, what do you think?
Or mountain lion, whatever you call it.
What do you think that moment's like after he like locks in the choke, kills the cougar? Do
you just know what I would do?
You like just lay out next to it, like,
lay next to it, fucking selfie. Selfie that shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's going on Instagram right away. I'm gonna get so many likes for this.
That shit on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Survived.
Hashtag survived. You know how much hate you would get for that? You're fucking cruel.
I know. You still get some people like,
how could you do this to an animal? It's like, dog, it attacked me.
Yeah.
What do you mean? How could it do this to me?
You need to let nature take its course.
Fuck it. I did. Nature did take its course.
No.
All right, so where are you at here on as far as like animals attacking you? Deer comes at you. Maybe not a buck. A buck's extreme.
A buck,
they got the antlers. They got a lot
alpha.
going on. Uh-huh.
You went to the alpha of like the bucks.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Isn't a buck the alpha? Like there's like a deer and there's like
I could have said
a
elk.
fern and then I guess elk. Okay.
I don't know if they're necessarily in the same family, but I mean,
I don't know. I feel like I'm a good person. I feel like, and this is so silly for me to say, so I get how stupid I sound. I feel like animals can sense when you're a good or bad person. And I'm not saying the guy was a bad person in the mountain lion. It's like, I need to fucking do justice.
yeah.
But
he didn't file his taxes.
But I don't know any scenario where I would be. It's hard for me to picture this scenario.
All right.
stay in the city. So
what about this? Dog.
Dogs, yeah.
Yo. That's a tough one. That's tough.
It's a tough one, but I think I can still survive.
That's tough. Depends.
I think I can survive. I mean, are we talking about, an animal that's like made to kill? Like a Rottweiler or something?
Yes.
Not and Rottweilers are not made
not
to kill.
like you're saying that the dog was raised to fight and kill.
Vicious,
not necessarily the breed itself is prone to that, because that's not a thing.
Because I think if a life or death situation, it's not like their kills are instantaneous unless it's like around the neck. If they get your neck, of course you're done.
But that's the thing. They all know that. They go for the neck.
Of course, but I'm saying, if you survive and you take it to the arm and you can get that bitch around, you can wrap your other arm around it, you're going to be in pain and you might rip your fucking arm off, but I think I can survive.
You think you can survive a dog?
Yeah, I think I can survive a dog. Not many things I can't survive, man.
I feel more comfortable saying like 9 times out of 10 I survived this animal. There's always that if factor. Like, let's say that dog, you trip on that rock and that dog is able to get your neck. Like, okay, you're done.
Yeah.
You lost. That's all there is to that. Because if that dog gets your neck, tears a fucking artery,
a bear,
it's a wrap. You're bleeding out.
Like a bear can like climb trees and shit. And it's like super quick. Like alligators, people don't know that alligators can run up to 30 miles per hour.
Let's establish this right now. We can't take a bear or an alligator.
No.
Like, if I get attacked by a bear or an alligator, like, you better sing at my fucking funeral.
Wait, how good is my double leg that day?
It's the best. It's the best double leg you've ever had in your whole fucking life.
Whew. If I can get side control, I don't know. My top game might be.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's like alligator, like, because animals have like weird facts about them. Like I said, the alligator can run up to 30 miles per hour. Like, animals have like weird qualities that we just don't realize.
Yeah.
Because like when you see an alligator, you see it laying down, kind of just looking around, not moving, kind of slowly, and if you get close to it, then it bites you. That bitch can hunt you down.
Oh, I don't fuck with alligators. I've never seen one before.
Bears, I think it was that Jackass episode where the bear, like, where Steve-O or someone was on top of the tree, and that bear climbed up the tree within like seconds, sniffed Steve-O, and was like, you know what, you can live.
There was another one where Steve-O was fucking hanging on a tightrope, and there's an alligator trying to get the piece of meat hanging from his boxers. Thong.
You will never see another show like that.
Ever.
We'll never see another show like that.
I was actually watching like a little documentary on like the Jackass show the other day. They were just talking about like how it got started, and it was he got started from Bam.
Yeah,
like he was the one that started all of it, because he was like doing those CKY videos, just like him and his friends doing dumb shit.
Yeah,
and then they started uploading it. Someone saw it. They're like the OG of like going viral on YouTube. You know what I mean? They're the OG.
Yeah,
they got their own show out of it. Same thing, Nitro Circus. I mean, they were a little more established, but still, like everybody, you knew who everybody was on Nitro Circus before they were on Nitro Circus.
God, those dumbass videos.
Jackass, dude, that was the shit. Jackass was the best.
It was like really professional too. They like introduced themselves before every video too. What's up? My name's Steve-O, and I'm about to go beat up my dad. Or bam.
I'm about to go beat up my dad.
It was so professional.
Dude, he was just literally just run in there and fucking beat the shit out.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Yeah. No, I like Jackass. But back to our animals. Back to our animals.
Right, sorry.
All right. So dog, you got the dog. We got anything else? Anything else that I feel like is
domesticated wise?
Yeah.
I'm fucking up every cat.
Huh.
Fucking up every cat.
What if there's 3?
Bro, bring it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You should be able to get a cat for sure. Now, granted, all of these are you have to go to the hospital afterwards.
Yeah, no,
sure
like,
you ain't got no fucked up diseases.
A lot of these, I'm leaving on a stretcher.
Yeah, nah, well, not a cat. You ain't leaving on a stretcher.
Oh, those fucking claws get into your eye or something, clawing you up. You taking an L? You going to the
I
hospital?
wear glasses, man. It's cool. I'm good. Don't worry about it.
What about
that's
you?
pretty much
wait, what about you? Do you have a certain animal where you're like, I got the best of this?
I mean, so far I agree with what you're saying.
Okay.
But again, it's like a 9 times out of 10 situation. Except for the cat, I feel like 10 times out of 10, like I win against the cat. Like, ain't no cat about to fuck me up. I'm gonna punt you. But I don't know. There's not very many domestic animals out there that like attack like that. At least okay, raccoon. That's a good one.
Anything that has like a 70% of having a disease, I'm escaping that. I'm not engaging.
A raccoon can run faster than you.
You think so?
Fuck yeah.
But aren't they more scared of us than we are them?
That's true.
I think
probably wouldn't chase you.
I'm about to say some of these animals, like, you need to show dominance over. They don't mess with you.
Yeah.
A cat is evil. A cat will test its luck.
Yeah.
You know, but a raccoon and all that, like, they normally, like, you know, you sure you don't fear them. They're walking away from the situation.
You ever seen that video of that motherfucker trying to feed a raccoon?
No, I saw another video.
What did you see?
The guy that was testing the raccoon. It's like this guy with the fucking camera. The raccoon's cornered. And he's like fucking with the raccoon. And then that motherfucker like
went off
and attacked him.
That's fight or flight, dog. He became a superhero. That's exactly what happened. Huh?
He was literally cornered.
Yeah, exactly. He became a superhero. Fight or flight. He was like, I got no other choice. Because in his, he doesn't understand what's going on. In his mind, it's either he fights back or he dies right then and there.
Yeah, that guy was fucking with him too, talking mad shit to him.
I hate that.
And I know animals don't speak English, but he understood what that guy was saying.
That would piss me off.
Yeah.
This was a guy that was just like, one, fucking stupid, because you're dumb if you try and feed a raccoon. You're fucking dumb. He had I don't remember what it was in his hand, but he had like food in his hand, and he's like, here you go, little guy. And you know, the raccoon comes up all nice and shit, and just like, and takes a big chunk out of his fucking hand. Like, got the food and everything. Guy's like, like, dude, what did you think was gonna happen? You just tried to feed a raccoon with your fucking hand. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I'll show you that video too.
You want to believe you're
Deer
in a
fights,
Disney movie.
Raccoon video. Got it.
You want to believe you're in a Disney movie, man. You want to believe you feed the animal's like in love with you, and you know, look how many people like own squirrels and shit now.
But still, don't you think like common sense would kick in at that point? Like, I'm that guy too that's like optimistic, like, oh, this raccoon's sweet, but at the same time, I'm like, but that raccoon could potentially have rabies. I ain't trying to get like me anywhere close to its mouth.
No, not at all. I mean, I don't fuck with animals that much unless I know that they're domesticated and they're 100% like nice. I don't mess with animals. I don't need to go feed a bird, or like if we go to the zoo, I don't need to walk up to the monkey and let it eat from my hand. I don't need any of that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm good on that. I just need to I understand that's a majestic creature, and that's what's good. What up? We can nod at each other. I'm good.
So I'm a huge animal lover. Like, it's extreme. Like, to the point where, like, I'm super sensitive with animals. Like, to the point where, like, one time when I was younger, there was a fucking raccoon crossing the road. I was in the car with my boy. I was driving. Raccoon's crossing the road, and I tried swerving out of the way to avoid him. He, like, fucking cuts back and runs into my path, and I run him over, and it's... And I'm just like froze. And my boy just starts going, like, laying into me. He's like, you fucking animal killer. Going off on me, right? And I just, like, held it all together. And the second he got out of the car, I just lost it. Like, broke the fuck down, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Like, if I accidentally, like, in a situation like that where I accidentally run over an animal, like, dude, that shit tears me up for a long time.
No, I love animals. I had a friend that was in love with cats, and like, if there was like a stranded cat, she'd pull over and go pull it. I mean, I think not a lot, but a few of my good friends growing up, especially the women, were animal lovers, and they did everything to protect. And I love animals. You grew up with animals? No, I think when I was like,
say you never talk about it, like,
from the age of 3, like from from when I was born to like the age of 3, when we lived in New York, my brother had a dog. And that's all I really remember. But we never had a dog. I wanted a dog growing up, but my mother was never into it.
Yeah.
So, but my neighbors, my friends had dogs and everything, and I'd play with them. And take him outside and walk him, and
you gotta
I
get
love
a
animals.
dog, bro. Well,
Not now.
not right now.
But if I do get a dog, it's gonna be a corgi.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Cowboy Bebop. I was really into anime, and when
good show.
Yeah. So
good show.
That's why.
Toonami, that was the shit.
Yeah,
too.
Toonami.
God damn, we got some straight nostalgia going on this.
Yeah,
episode.
man.
Talking about WWE and fucking Toonami and whatnot.
Man, so many good days. Man.
Your screensavers popped up. There's some random people.
Oh, that is old photos of me. Who cares? Either way,
it was distracting. No, but yeah, no. Derek wanted to know what our caliber of animals was. So, what do you think? How do you think you would fend against a mountain lion?
I lived in LA and we not a lot. So, but if I did go hiking, well, I'm saying not a lot too. That's what I'm saying, not a lot too. I didn't go hiking a lot, but I mean, we would see mountain lions, and I don't know, depending on the size of the animal.
You saw mountain lions?
Yeah. Cool.
All right, we back. No, as far as domestic animals goes, because I'm like 99.9% sure that's where we left off.
Right.
Keith and I had like a little 5-minute chat where we were just bullshitting about some
up.
stuff. We had to talk about some off-air shit.
Yeah, sorry.
Anyways, we're back. I think that's where we left off. But no, I mean, for the most part, I think a mountain lion fucks me up. I don't think I survive a mountain lion attack.
I got to see what this guy looks like. I need to see an interview. I need to see what he looks like.
I want to see the mountain lion too.
Yeah, and because I don't think. To be fair,
how big are they?
I mean, they can get big. They can
like
get
the size of a dog.
Yeah,
like
they get to dog size,
like a lad or something.
But sometimes they might be underdeveloped. So he could have fucking had like a little, not like a kitten, but
like a little kitty cat.
Yeah.
I just want to say kitty cat.
Nah, I don't
like
know,
a little kitty cat.
Kudos to him, because thankfully.
Yeah, you went viral, dude.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's dope, and you're alive. So that's probably the
you're alive.
And you're
alive. So congratulations.
So yeah, no, I need more information is what I'm getting at. As far as me surviving animals that we see out in the wild and whatnot, there's some I can survive. There's a lot that I
see.
can't.
I'm in the city. I don't go hiking. I don't go walking. But I'm not putting myself in any situation. I think a lot of things or the situation you put yourself into out in Colorado. It's
also where you live, though, dude. And like Colorado, fuck. Have you been out there?
No, I haven't.
Everybody's doing shit all the time.
Okay.
Like, no matter where you go, there's motherfuckers that are like, dude, all the time. Like, dudes riding their bikes, taking their dogs to the dog park. Like, everybody in Colorado is active as fuck.
Nice. Okay.
So I think that's one thing to do. Like, if you lived in Colorado, guarantee you would hike.
Not fucking secluded, not by myself.
You think that? That's just like, I don't know. You do something long enough, eventually
being in Colorado is not going to change who I am. So if I like hiking, I would hike with people, with friends. I hiked in LA with friends. I couldn't see me going by myself on some nature walk because it's not, I don't know, doesn't sound fun to me.
I can see that. I suppose I've never hiked by myself, so I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you?
Some people want to hike. I mean, that's their thing. It's like, I don't know. Like, every now and again, I like to eat breakfast by myself. You know how Matt and I go to like Kate's Kitchen every day?
Yeah.
Every now and again, I need it by myself. So like, I'll pick a day in the week where I just don't tell nobody and just go to Kate's.
That's thoughtful. I mean, I get that. I guess that's cool.
But that's very different than hiking. You know what I mean?
That is exactly the opposite of hiking.
Yeah, it pretty much. As far as like opposites can go, yeah, it's pretty much the opposite. Cool. Well, we're about to have to get out of here because the ice storm's rolling in.
Yeah,
so
ice storm's rolling in.
Before we wrap it up, let's finish off with the UFC card.
Yes. Okay. So this weekend we have. Wait, we're not putting this episode out, bro.
We're gonna put this episode out, and it's gonna be past the UFC.
It's gonna be past the UFC. It's gonna be no
right. Damn, that fucking sucks.
But who do you have winning? I don't want to discuss it. Who do you have winning?
All right. So just so you guys know, it is February 6th, 10:31 at night.
Yeah.
I am making my prediction that Robert Whittaker will win.
I got Robert. I would like to see Anderson Silva win.
That's not gonna happen.
I would like to see him win.
Okay.
Turn back the clock like Jose Aldo and
Wait, what do you mean turn back the clock like Jose Aldo?
Jose Aldo.
Bro, he's still young.
How old is he?
He's in his 30s, early 30s.
You're right. Anderson's 41. It would be cool to see him just go out, win, no more title shot, no nothing, just kind of him finish. But Anderson doesn't seem like he has any plans of retiring anytime soon, unless fucking Stylebender sleeps him.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be cool to watch him, to see that walkout again. You know, the DMX ain't no sunshine. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, that I think that's going to be
the coldest walkout of ever.
Yeah.
Fucking ever.
DMX is out of jail, so he'll be back on tour. God,
I thought he was already out of jail.
Yeah.
What did he go to jail for?
I don't know. He's
been in and out of jail like his entire
Yeah. Money does not solve everything, folks.
Not everything. Not when you're DMX. Not when you're DMX. But no, I agree with Robert Whitaker. Should we make predictions for like a future UFC card then?
We probably should. Probably be healthier.
Okay. Because here's the thing. So let's just put it out for the people so that way they know. By the time you guys see this, you guys will probably see this. Hold on, let me pull up the calendar. I imagine you guys will see this probably around February 13th.
Right.
Which is around the time that we're going to be recording a podcast with Mr. Matt Waters.
That's right, for KCFA.
For KCFA, which will be posted probably around February 20th, a few days before the KCFA. So we're doing this also that way the KCFA with Matt Waters lines up with the KCFA event, and we release that episode beforehand. So some of these episodes, like this one, for example, will be
next week.
Basically we're recording them a week in advance. So what you see... I mean, because you're going to release one tomorrow, right?
Yes, I will have one released tomorrow.
Yeah, so sometime. February 7th, that one was recorded last week. So, maybe we should do that. Let's hop ahead to the next UFC event then. John Jones, Anthony Smith was good.
Oh.
Are you going to say it or am I going to say it?
I need to think about this.
Okay.
Because I have someone I love and respect that watches this podcast, and I'm not trying to hurt any
I'm going to say this. This is all I'm going to say. I'm betting on Anthony Smith because the odds are going to be really, really skewed.
Okay.
I'm just going to do it for that sake.
Okay, cool. Well,
what?
I need to have a more educated thought on this because we still got like 3 weeks out before the fight happens. So
I'm waiting to do that. I'm just making that bet because I know the odds are going to be that skewed. And, yeah.
Well, with that being said.
We got, hold up. That fight card ain't done. We got a couple more fights on that card. Tyron Woodley and...
I want to knock Usman out.
Yes.
I want him to knock Usman out.
Usman. It sounds like you're saying like Usman. Uzi.
Usman.
Usman.
Oh, you say Usman.
Usman.
You're saying Usman.
Okay.
Kamaru Usman.
Come on. Yes. You said it right.
Who else?
You got it. Ben Askren and Robbie Lawler. Ben motherfucking Funky Askren. Come on.
It's going to be hard to see my boy Robbie lose.
You think he's going to lose?
I don't see what he...
A lot of people make the argument like Ben Askren hasn't faced the talent that Robbie Lawler has, and that's a valid argument. That is a very valid argument.
But I mean, since he still has that mystique about him, I'm just gonna go with.
Hasn't been hit in his last 3 fights.
I mean, he's getting hit.
Who?
Askren.
You think he's gonna get hit in
Robbie Lawler?
Him. Oh, yes. Robbie Lawler's gonna hit him.
Yes,
but I mean, still, that's a ridiculous stat. You haven't been hit in your last 3 fights. I don't care who you fight. They didn't hit you once.
I see the fight going like old school Askren, or not like old school GSP. Take him down, and it's just 3 rounds of fucking Robbie getting fucking grinded out.
Have you ever seen an Askren fight?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, he just wrestle fucks.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think it's gonna be. 3 rounds, and Robbie get frustrated, and maybe he'll put together some combos, and maybe by the 3rd round, Robbie, Ben will like play with him because he'll have no power left because he's exhausted.
Yeah. Askren's my guy. Yeah. You know I love wrestlers. Any wrestler, I got their back in the UFC. I don't care who you are. I got your back. But No, that fight card will be interesting. I can't wait.
It'll be interesting, and I'll have better thoughts on it. And once I can think about it more, you caught me off guard. And that Anthony Smith, John Jones, it'll be the
go ahead and
first
put
time.
your thoughts together on that one.
It'll be my first time rooting against John Jones, but it's John Jones.
Did you watch the press conference?
I did.
What'd you think?
I think Smith is in a different element. He's not going to sell the fight the way John Jones wants him to.
Yes, I agree.
And I think John Jones is going to take advantage of that. And I think he might break. I think we'll see a new Smith within a couple of weeks because John Jones, he seems like he doesn't really respect Anthony Smith.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, he gave that whole I need to take my opponent seriously because the last person I didn't take seriously was Gus. But you could tell he was like making fun of Anthony Smith when Anthony Smith got choked up. And he was like, John Jones is an asshole. And he's like a known asshole off the camera and on the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Now more so than ever that he broke the whole Christian fucking gimmick.
Yeah.
So, I think Anthony Smith is kind of going to have to dig deep and kind of take it from the great GSP, go to his dark place, and pull something out because he is getting the greatest fighter ever. Picogram or not, he's getting the greatest fighter ever, and that's a tall challenge. And I mean, Anthony Smith definitely deserves it. His fighting will do the talking, but he's not. He's not going to sell the fight that maybe needs to be sold. That needs to be sold.
You think it needs to be sold?
It needs to be sold because you and I are fans, and people here know him, and he trains with Zach.
Yeah. But they got the other fights stacked up in there. Like, there's been a ton of people waiting for Ben Askren.
But but the headlining card needs to be sold, just because Anthony Smith is not. He is not a vocal guy. He's very humble. Is very nice, and refreshing to hear how honest and open he is about just enjoying the moment and how emotional it is for him to be there when he's been doubted so many times in his career. He's fought how many times? I mean, he has one of those crazy MMA journeyman records. Mm-hmm. And it's so wonderful to see him get to the spot. But for the casual MMA fan, that fight needs to be sold. John Jones is John Jones.
Yeah.
But Anthony Smith is, I'm not saying
I feel like the way that the card's stacked up, though. Because
it'll sell itself. But they could reach.
Like Tyron Woodley and.
Woodley's not a seller.
I mean, him and Usman were selling some shit at the press conference.
That's fine, but
and Ben Askren was getting involved too.
People still don't like Woodley. People still don't like Askren.
I love Askren.
Hardcore MMA fans are buying this card.
I love Askren.
The casual fan that would buy.
I have a hard time understanding.
I'm sorry, man. It's just the reality of the situation.
I need an example of a casual fan. It always fucks me up too. Like you're right at the end of the day, but it's just so hard for me to understand because like I come across a casual fan, I'll start talking about fights, and it's like I'm talking Chinese to him. I'm like, how the fuck do you not know who Ben Askren is?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's just my own little world. That's just me being in my
casual
bubble.
Fan.
I got to get out of my bubble, man. That's
people that still think Ronda Rousey is the greatest and Fedor could come back and beat anybody. If
someone says either of those statements to me, I will fight them right then and there.
But I'm just saying, but reality, look, as much as I like Anthony Smith, and I so dope, I personally met him, such a nice guy. I mean,
commentated one of my fights.
That press conference showed a lot of the different dynamics, and it shows that he hasn't been there.
Yeah.
It really did show. Mm-hmm. He's like giving all these PC wonderful answers, and John Jones is John Jones.
I don't think it was. I mean, I think it was more so the fact he just kind of looked like he wasn't comfortable, and he wasn't copping as many questions as everybody else.
Yeah, because no one knows him. That's a big sign there.
Yeah. But that's what. Again, we'll go back to the casual. You'll be able to counter with the casual fan argument on this one. I knew Anthony Smith before he came to the gym and before Zach went to the Factory X. Like before we had people that cross trained with him and whatnot. Like I knew who Anthony Smith was, but then again, you can make that same argument.
How many other
fan.
MMA fighters do we know that's, you know? So,
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, you know, I love seeing him in this position. It is the first time I would be rooting against John Jones. But at the end of the day, man, it's just not.
What do you think the odds are on that right now? What do you think the line is?
I think fucking John Jones is a favorite by.
Let me see.
That might be like 40-1, man.
What is that? 235?
Yeah.
We got to check the odds real quick, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, we'll check the odds and then.
Oh, god damn it! I put
But
in.
yeah, but you know, it's weird. It's very wonderful. It, you know, I mean, he would be an overnight celebrity if he went out there and just starched John Jones.
Are you fucking kidding me? Absolutely.
You know, that would change his life for the best. You know, but
forever. Let's see. Where's Bovado? Give me Bovado. Oddshark will work. Preview Bovado.
you telling me these odds might make me want to put money down on Anthony Smith.
I mean, that's why I would do it.
Yeah.
Let's see. UFC. Where the fuck you at here?
I'm trying to think, man.
Here we go. Bovado UFC money line. Where we at? Give me that. That is UFC 234. Let's find UFC 235. Ben Askren's the favorite, -300.
Okay.
John Jones, -1200. Anthony Smith, +700.
Cool. Yeah.
$10, you win 70.
Yeah.
You're like, no. Not good enough for you?
No, not at all. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Well, we could talk more about it on a different episode, and yeah, I'm excited.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit with Mr. Matt Waters about it because he'll be on next week, which you guys will see the week of the KCFA fights, which is February 23rd.
Right.
So yeah, next time we'll have Mr. Matt Waters on here, and then we plan on having some more guests throughout the year. I think Keith and I need to kind of develop a game plan.
Well, we'll get a listed plan, and they won't all just be MMA fighters, but we'll pull from different worlds. And
there's definitely gonna be some MMA fighters, though, for sure.
Of course,
Let's
of
be
course.
real. Let's be real. But yeah, pull people of all kinds of worlds. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here, dude. It's about to ice storm like a motherfucker.
All right.
We gotta go. All right, love, peace, chicken
All right,
grease, guys. Until
bye.
next time.
Later, bye.